I'm joined by Nick Hardwick, recapping the Chargers' 14-7 win over the New York Jets. And Nick, it wasn't the prettiest of games, but they got the win. They improved to 8-7. What did we learn today?
That's the important thing. You come out here, you get a victory, and Coach Anthony Lynn described it as grinding it out, and it was that kind of grinding game. The Chargers were very patient on offense, didn't take any unnecessary risk because they knew what they had on the other side of the ball. Their defense was doing a nice job stopping Bryce Petty, although they got to firm up against the run a little bit. Bilal Powell's a heck of a running back. Took that long one to get the second half started off. But they showed resilience, and they showed an urgency and a spark that got them going again on a 12-play drive in the second half. So calmed everything down, 14-7. And what did we learn? We're still in this thing.
Yeah. Very much so. Now, one guy who needed to step up today, and I said this in the locker room, it's funny when you pair it with his name, Antonio Gates, given the absence of Hunter Henry. But he did step up. He had a phenomenal game, vintage Gatesy, as you would say.
Yes.
What can you say about his performance?
That was it. And the thing with Gatesy is he's kind of been paced just naturally through the season. A lot of usage early on in the season, then it's been really heavy dosage of Hunter Henry, and now Antonio Gates with some fresher legs. Looked really young out here tonight. 6 catches, 81 yards, a touchdown. Shaking off the young Jamal Adams in the end zone, the first-round pick for the New York Jets. Going to be a really fantastic player. But Antonio Gates schooled him in the end zone. Going to need more of Antonio next week going against the Raiders.
And lastly, speaking to that game, this team's in a very unique situation because they come home with a chance to make the playoffs. You've been there before. What's that like as a player?
This is fun. This is why you play, to get in these games that have meaning late in December, early in January. They've got a chance to make the playoffs, but really this is just a statement. One, it's the Oakland Raiders. It's Raider week. Do you have to say anything more? 2, you got a chance to make the playoffs. The hay's going to be in the barn before the Jags have their kickoff, so it doesn't matter. Your preparation, your week of preparation is going to be very urgent, with the thought and the hope that you can make the playoffs. Look for a really good performance next week from the Chargers, regardless of if they can or if they cannot make the playoffs. And after starting 0-4, going 9-7, highly commendable.
All right. Thanks so much, Nick.
Thank you, Hayley.